My entitled mother-in-law showed up with a fully loaded moving truck, expecting to take over my home. She was smiling, right until she unlocked the door and saw exactly what I did to the place. My in-laws, Brooke and Arthur, always treated our house like their personal retirement plan. They gave us $20,000 toward our down payment 5 years ago. And trust me, they never let us forget it. Every Thanksgiving, Arthur would tap his glass and loudly announce, "To our beautiful second home." But the backyard guest house? That was where the boundary completely vanished. It started small. Brooke left her expensive sewing machine. Then Arthur's golf clubs magically appeared in the closet. When I complained to my husband, Brad, he just rubbed his eyes. "They're getting older, babe. Just let it go." But I couldn't let it go, especially not in September. I went into the guest house to grab a folding table and found an iPad sitting on the kitchen island. The screen was lit up with an email thread. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. It was from an escrow company. Brooke and Arthur had just sold their 4-bedroom house. I scrolled down, my hands literally shaking. There was an email to Brad's aunt. It said, "The house closed. We're bringing the moving truck to Brad's on Saturday. We aren't telling them. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. They were planning to hijack our home permanently." I didn't scream. I waited for Brad to get home, sat him down, and showed him the photos I took of the emails. For the first time in his life, the color completely drained from his face. The illusion of his sweet, harmless parents was shattered. We had exactly 4 days, and we didn't hold back. We hired a demolition crew. We completely gutted the guest house. We tore out the drywall, ripped up the plumbing, and exposed the bare wooden studs. We piled all of Brooke and Arthur's scattered belongings into a cheap storage unit across town. Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sharp, a massive yellow moving truck backed into our driveway, completely crushing my flower beds. Brooke hopped out, holding a tray of muffins, grinning like she had just won the lottery. Brad's entire extended family was parked on the street, there to help them unpack. Brooke marched right past me, ignoring my existence, and strutted to the guest house. She grabbed the handle. It was deadbolted. She rattled it, her smile twisting into a scowl. "Brad, why is our door locked?" I stepped off the patio, holding the keys. "It's not your door, Brooke. It's a construction zone." I unlocked it and pushed the door wide open. Dust flooded out. No walls, no toilet, just dirt and exposed wires. Brooke dropped the muffins. They splattered all over the concrete. She let out this loud, piercing shriek. "What did you do to my house?" Neighbors were literally stepping out onto their porches. "We found black mold." I lied, completely deadpan. "It's uninhabitable for at least 8 months. But why do you care? You have your own home, right?" Arthur's face turned bright purple. He charged up the driveway, pointing a finger an inch from my nose. "We sold our house. You owe us this space. We paid $20,000 for this property." That's when Brad finally snapped. He stepped right between us, aggressively shoving his dad's hand away. "No," Brad yelled, his voice echoing down the entire street. "You gave us a gift and used it as a leash. You tried to ambush my wife and force your way into our lives." Brooke started hyperventilating, grabbing her chest, doing her classic fake panic attack. "We have nowhere to go. The truck is full. How can you do this to your own mother?" Brad didn't even blink. He reached into his pocket and tossed a brass key right at her feet. "There's a storage unit on 5th Street, he said, ice cold. "I suggest you tell the driver to head there. Now get off." The extended family was dead silent. Nobody moved a muscle to help them. Brooke and Arthur had to do the walk of shame, right back to the truck, in front of everyone. We haven't spoken to them since. And honestly, my backyard has never been so peaceful.